little things that create a web of reality, because we don't know what you don't we're not going to know what reality is by our screens. We're just not, whether it's information, we're not going to know what's right, who, or video. I mean, it's so annoying right now. I go on YouTube, and if I want to listen to, like, Louise Hay or Wayne Dyer, whoever, I have to see if that's really them or not, because there's so much fake videos with the fake freaking voices. It's really, I got really annoyed about that today. That's what I got really pissed at. One of the things. But like, but how do you tell the difference? It's hard to tell the difference, and it's only going to get harder. So like, we need to learn how to develop ourselves so we can navigate. Like, we haven't seen anything yet. So how are we going to know what's real and what's not real? Or what's human and what's not human? So that's why our work on ourselves is so important. And so, yeah, so not only to develop ourselves so that we can know what's real, what's not real, what's like what's fake. And also, like, the more that we develop ourselves, then a lot of your gifts come online more. So the more, I don't know if I said this at the last one. I said this at some point, but like, the more we do the healing work, we do the hard stuff. Like, we're all, like, if you do the work, it's hard. It's much easier to check out. It's much easier to grab a drink or zone out on TV or video games or whatever. But to do the work, so you're clearing out stuff, but then you can come online more. So your senses come online more so that you can navigate, know what's real, what's not real. And gifts and talents come out that were dormant. But, so there's things that are happening because you do the work on yourself. So you're developing your own instrument, your own technology is what you're developing. That's what we have to do. And by having awareness and consciousness, because as the powers that be, whoever those powers are and whatever's running them, because I don't know what's running that whole thing, really. How do you, other than, sort of like the typical political things that you might do, or protest or this and that and the other, how do you just human to human, person to person, grassroots, show up and say, no, I'm going to put more positive into the situation. I am going to, despite everything, despite the hate, despite the destruction and the prejudice and the racism and the economic, despite all of that, how can I still show up with gratitude and faith and love? And it's like, and it's not going to be, and we can't do it. I mean, if we did that all the time, we wouldn't be human. We'd be like ascended, like, so, but to work towards that, I think, is what's going to be so important.